For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Good morning, guys. Let's put our life back together. If you have just been feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, anxious, then girl, this is the video for you. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do a vlog style video or a chit chat, so I just decided to do a chit chat for you guys. I hope you find this helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Hey guys, what is up? If you are a person that is struggling to get your life together, I'm talking about everything, sis, then just keep watching because we're gonna get it all together, okay? Hey girl, hey. If you have just been feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, not knowing what to do with your life, comparing yourself on social media, and just feeling like you're stuck in a rut, then girl, I got you. I want to get right into it and show you guys or tell you guys how I was able to get out of this rut or get out of this sense of purposelessness. Is that even a word? Just in a spirit of like not feeling purposeful, just comparing myself. And let me just be honest, in the world today, like when we have social media, sometimes it can just be overwhelming and give you so much anxiety because it's like, are you supposed to be journaling? Are you supposed to be reading? Are you supposed to be working out, drinking your water? Oh my goodness, there's so many things that we just as women are supposed to be doing to be that girl. Like, girl, just get to the point. As a Christian, getting our life together, it requires us to admit that we don't know what we're doing. Like, we have no idea where we're going. We have no idea how to clean up our life, because if we knew, then we would take the steps. We can't get it together on our own. Step number one is just realizing and recognizing that we don't have it all. We don't know all the answers. We don't know what we're doing. Lord, talk to God. Even though as Christians, we sit there and we say, God is with us. God knows what we're doing. God knows our heart. God knows the steps that we're taking. Absolutely, He does. But there is something that happens when you begin to open your mouth and you begin to talk to your Creator, when you begin to explain to God, listen, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through. Like, really just talk to Him. Cast your cares on Him because He cares for you. And I know that when we hear the Christian sayings, it goes in one ear and out of the other sometimes. And what I really want, even if you have to say it 10 times, 100 times, for it to really have a different meaning, for us to really understand what that means, right? That means open up your mouth. Tell Him, Lord, I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed out. I'm anxious. I'm in my feelings. Things are not going my way. When is the promise coming? Like, just cast your cares on Him because He cares. Even though He knows what you're going through, even though He is there with you, there's something that happens when you begin to open your mouth. Because sometimes we have all of these thoughts and emotions and feelings that we're feeling. They're just going. And when we begin to speak out loud, Lord, this is how I feel. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help. It quiets the thoughts. It keeps them from running constantly. When I say this, I don't mean that it has to be something so structured and so religious. I mean, like, you can literally just open your mouth. Just say, Lord, help me. Have mercy on me. Quiet my anxious mind. He is so much God, and He is so present and active that He will hear you. He will comfort you. Create a simple routine. When I mean simple, I mean simple. simple, not complicated, not add on a whole bunch of things to your plate that you know that you ain't gonna do. Like get up at 5 a.m. and start journaling and start working out and start drinking your water and start doing backflips. Absolutely not. Start simple. Add one thing. Maybe it's waking up 10 minutes earlier. Okay, girl, let me pause real quick. So I just wanted to give you guys an example of what I was talking about, creating a simple routine. So I got this idea from Aaron on Demand here on YouTube, and basically the idea is creating a top 3. So I was just showing you guys that typically what I would do is jot down my top 3 priorities for the day, and this allows me to focus and stay productive and not feel overwhelmed. So I hope this helps, and yeah, let's get back to the video. Create something that is simple and easy for you to implement in your life. I just want to give a minor disclaimer that the things that I'm talking about in this video is just some of the things that have helped me get my life back on track. Understand that it doesn't have to look like what I did or what anybody else did. The thing is that you have to focus on what will work for you. At the beginning of 2022, I really zoned in and focused on my physical health, because believe it or not, for me personally, believe it or not, my physical health really affects my mental health, my mental clarity, my ability to get things done, my ability to stay focused, my ability to be productive. And so I had to focus on that. I had to get a real good grasp on my physical health. I started eating better. I started working out more. So yeah, focus on your physical health and it might help you. There's science that proves that. It allows you to mentally declutter. And that's the next point that I want to talk about. We can just get so consumed with all the thoughts that are going through our head. Well, I'm not productive and I'm not doing this, I'm not working out, and I'm not being this it girl on Instagram, and I'm seeing all my favorite creators and they're thriving, they're being productive and their skin is glowing and all of this. And it's just overwhelming. Mentally declutter. It's important. And let me tell you the reason why it's important that you mentally declutter. Because when you're talking to God and when you're praying and when you're trying to walk with purpose in your life, it requires direct communication with your Creator, direct communication with God. When your mind is cluttered mentally with negative thoughts, with stress, with anxiety, with fear, with doubt, all of these things, with comparing ourselves, with pride, all of these things clutter up our mental space. And so we cannot clearly hear the voice of God. God speaks in a small, still voice. And so if we have all of these mental things that are going on, all of this clutter, all of this junk, we can't even sort between our own true feelings. What's trending on Instagram? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like half of the time, 80% of the time, I got some TikTok song stuck in my head and I'm singing TikTok all day. Because I got the TikTok song stuck in my head, I want to scroll through TikTok and I want to be unproductive and I want to be lazy and I want to sit on my couch, and it has this trickle effect. And so that's why I think it's so important that we mentally declutter so that we can hear the voice of God. I want to make this clear before I get into the next point. Yes, there were some actionable things that I did that helped in the process of getting my life together, but God is the only one that can help you put your life back together. Because a lot of times what we do is we sit there and we play in the mud, get in a rut, and we try to take that mud and try to clean ourselves up, and then we go to God. But God is saying, if you just come to Him, if you just humble yourself before Him, He will wash you clean. He will wash you whiter than snow. A lot of times we feel like we need to clean ourselves up before we come to God. We need to get our life together and then we'll give it over to God. But God is saying, just come as you are. Just come to me all dirty and all messed up and all out of shape and all everything that you feel like is wrong with you. Just come as you are, because I am the only one that can make you clean. I am the only one one that can make you whole. I am the only one that can give you peace and joy that surpasses all understanding. I am the only one that can make a way out of no way. Like, I am the only one. I am the light, the truth. What I want you to understand is that, yeah, I can give you all of these tips and tricks on how I got my life back together, but just give it over to God. I am just the sign to say to give it over to the Lord, because He wants to help you. Cast your cares on Him because He cares for you. I made a decision that I am going to get out of this. I am going to, whatever I decide to do, whether it's my routine, I am going to commit myself to that. So if I say that I am going to drink another glass of water, or I'm going to wake up 10 minutes earlier, that is the decision, and I'm committing to that. No matter how I feel. On Monday, if I don't feel like it, I'm still doing it. On Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, and on Sunday, I am committing to that decision regardless of how I feel. When you commit to taking a step forward, that is when you begin to walk your way out of it. Just make a decision and commit to that decision, regardless of how you feel. Once I have that mental clarity and I've been walking because I've been committed to my decisions, and it didn't happen overnight. I'm telling you right now, I know that I'm going against the grain here. I'm going to make the girlies mad when I say this, but it didn't happen overnight. Just be patient. Trust and believe that it will happen for you. But if you quit, if you stop, if you sit down, if you do any of those things, it won't happen. So you have to know that it will happen for you as long as you keep stepping, as long as you keep moving, as long as you stay committed to your decision, it will happen. The more steps that I took, I realized now I have mental clarity, the mental space to be able to ask God, what is it that you want me to do next? But see, when we're stuck in a rut and we feel like we're praying to God and He's not answering our prayers, our mind isn't even clear. Our mind isn't even clean enough. Our mind doesn't have any space, any room to hear God's voice. Once you have that mental clarity, then you can ask God, what do I do next? Side note, 2021, y'all know I was in a rut. Well, I didn't really go over that part, but this is me walking out this plan. I literally wrote down everything that I did to get to this point. And so the final thing was me asking God, what do I do next? And here I am. This is the next step. I'm right here. I'm right in front of you. This is what He's telling me to do. And so He will give you something to do. But in order for you to hear what your job is, or what your task is, or what He has purpose for you to do, there's some things we got to handle first. There's some things we got to let God take care of first. And yeah, so I hope this video was helpful. If it was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Just let the algorithm know that you're enjoying this type of content. Comment down below. Let me know if you're in a rut, just got out of a rut, or what's going on in your life. I would love to hear about it. So yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.